next favorite band. My name is FINGY. Today is November 4th, 2025, and today we have Fanclub Wallet in the studio. Blending gutsy lyricism with shimmering pop hooks, Fanclub Wallet's musical journey is one of fearless transformation. Take it away. Hey guys, we want to share something interesting with you about our channel. Over 80% of you who are watching this video right now are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button down below and we'll keep bringing in all the best bands from around the world to play for you. Okay, back to the show. Thank y'all for being here today. I see we're accompanied by a little animation over here.
Yes, we are.
What's its story?
I'm also like a cartoonist, and I have made a lot of animations over the years, so I thought, why not throw them all on a VHS tape?
Yeah, that's amazing. Do you typically do the visuals for the band?
I actually don't. I really like to hire my friends to do them, but for this one, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So this is the first time you've incorporated it in a live setting?
Yeah, this is new for us.
Okay. I like it. So clearly you did more than just the music. We're an animator. I'd also love to know more about Club Records and what that endeavor is all about.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So Club Records really just started as me and Michael were getting like a lot of messages being like, oh, how do I upload my music to the internet? And Michael, you made like a Google Doc. Do you want to?
Yeah, like I was just like producing people in like the city that we're from, Ottawa, and everyone was always like not sure how to like do things, and I also don't know how to do that many things, but I knew like more than them, I guess. So we were like, what if we just like made a resource and like have people to? So it's kind of like a DIY label that's like chill. Like we don't make any money or anything. But.
Yeah, we don't give you money, we don't make any money, but we have a resource page on our website that has resources on touring, how to upload your music, like I don't know, a whole bunch of different things. And then anything that me or Michael produces or works on gets put through Club
if they
Records.
Want.
Yeah. That's beautiful. You're putting a hand down for everybody else to come up. Was that born just out of the fact that people were like, hey, how do you do it? And you said, well.
It kind of started as a joke. I remember like I think Eric actually like was the one that thought of it because our band's Chemical Club, Fanclubwallet both had a club in it. And I think Eric one time was just like, yeah, Club Records. So I think we just had that in the back of our mind, and like it started naturally.
Yeah, and it's hard to always remember how to do things. So I wanted to write them down for me too. Like I'm always forgetting stuff. So.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful, and I might have to pay a visit to that website because I also have some questions.
It's a fun website.
Yeah, okay. And this latest album that you put out, Living While Dying, you're saying how within the album's theme, you're going over the fact that you feel like a floater in your own life, that you feel like you're watching things happen to you. Things like animation, things like Club Records. Do you feel as though it's a sense of control that you can get out of your life that's within your control?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think that being able to express yourself through art is a good way to have control. Definitely when I feel really out of control of my own life, I'll try to make like a comic or something about it or write a song. And that's probably the most grounding thing for me to do.
Yeah. Would y'all concur as music or animation or resource others? Yeah?
I concur for sure. Yeah. Art is like the way to make us feel better about our lives.
Art is life.
Yeah. Well, would you mind making me feel a little better and do some more music?
Oh, yeah.
Beauty.
Out with my own mind.
So I know Fan Club Wallet is, your brain baby. And over the span of this project, you've been accepting more and more help, which at times can be tough for a creative to do. I was wondering what this band brought to this last project.
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, you guys brought so much to this last project. I feel like before, when it was just me and Michael and me a lot of the time in my own head, in my room, it's kind of hard to, I don't know, try new things. And when it came time to make this record, like I had a lot of the songs written before, but we went to a cabin and we just like jammed and tried to write new stuff and songs that I like never thought I would be a part of, came from it, just like styles that we hadn't really done, or I don't know, parts I would have never thought of. And like Nat is like a genius bassist and Eric's doing like crazy swelling, like just so many things that I can't do. And I don't know, you guys are so like creative in your own ways, so it really brings everything together in like a beautiful, like a fruit salad.
Ooh, yummy, yummy, yes. And do you feel as though being able to accept that creative input and that creative help then allowed you to maybe accept more help interpersonally?
I think in a way, like it's easy to be like, I don't know, it's easy to be like, oh, yes, I'm gonna say yes. It's good to be like, these people care about me and I can really focus and take in that love in your interpersonal life. Look around and, don't worry about everybody, but just worry about who's right in front of you.
Yeah, yeah. And this cabin that you were talking about, I know you were engulfed in nature and you're saying that, sounds came out that you weren't necessarily expecting. Do you think that nature environment allowed you to be grounded enough to then ascend and explore these liminal spaces that are covered on the project?
I think, in a way, Michael, do you have something to say?
I was just going to say, like, when we plugged in, we used like a Fender Blues Junior at that cabin. When we plugged it in, it was like doing this really random, cool warble with like no effects or anything. And I feel like that just like wouldn't have happened if we weren't at the cabin. Like that kind of like, there was some weird electrical situation that made this like really beautiful warble sound on the amp. And I feel like that definitely like, that's on the album. So
Yeah.
That's like a sonic way that being there like definitely made the album. Yeah.
Yeah, like quite literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay, sick. And I know along your health journey, there was a time where you had to pause from touring, you had to pause from recording and take time to just focus on yourself and focus on getting better. Despite how creatively devastating that may have been, do you feel as though you found any silver linings where you were able to have time to get constructive perspective during a time of rest?
Yeah, I think for sure. It let me kind of reset in a way, and I guess reprioritize what matters to me when it comes to making music. And definitely, like, it was nice to have more time to work on the album. There wasn't a lot of pressure, like, get the next album out. So I think it allowed us to be, like, creative in new ways that we hadn't before. Especially, like, in the woods, we stayed a lot longer than we've usually stayed before. And we wrote some songs that we wouldn't have written if we didn't, like, walk around and have that time.
Yeah. What were some of these new levels of meaningfulness in music that you discovered?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is it time to shout out Port William Sound?
Yeah, I got to shout out Port William Sound, like, where we recorded the album. I think I have always been, like, bad at connecting with nature. But getting to do that was just so beautiful, and definitely, like, came through in a way, like, we were really inspired by, like, Hammond's song by the Roaches, and, like, I don't know, these kind of, like, earthier tones. But I feel like it doesn't necessarily come through on this album, but I don't know. There was time for me to be like, these songs that I would never consider as inspiration, they were, I don't know, able to surprise me.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I'm jealous. I'm trying to go to a cabin with you guys and make some earthy music. Should we round this one out?
Yeah.
Fan Club Wallet, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thank you to our crew for capturing this. We can't do it without you. And thank you for watching. By the time you are watching this, it's already on all streaming services. So Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, they are there. And if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to this lovely, lovely YouTube channel. My name is FINGY. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.